This video is super late. It is super late. But I've had a lot going on over the last week. I mean, I've been, working and I have been spending a lot of time with Bay. Yes, gotta got a motherfucking Bay. Finally got a Bay. We've been dating for like a month now, so I've been spending a lot of time with Bay. Now I'm gonna talk about that, on a future video, but right now we ain't gonna discuss that right now. We're here to talk about the Bad Girls Club, season 16, episodes 1, 2, and 3. Now I got like 8 notes, and because this is like chronicling 3 different episodes, like 3 weeks worth of episodes. I'm not going to talk about everything play by play. I wrote down 8 things that matters to me. And, it was probably 2 or 3 things from each episode that I wanted to discuss. So that's how we're going to do it, because it's from episodes 1 to 3. Now, I don't know everybody's names right now. I honestly don't. I think it's Adrian, Tabitha, Kaylee, Winner, Bernicia, Z, Aladria, and I know I'm missing somebody. I think that's everybody. Let me say it one more time so I can make sure. It's Z, Bernicia, Tabitha, Kaylee, Aladria, Adrian. It's somebody else. I know it's like 7 girls, but it's somebody else that I'm missing, and I just can't think of who it is right now. But I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll probably remember it down the line. But it's 2 people's names that I don't remember, and one of them are the new girl. It's the new girl name, so I really don't know. But I'ma figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'ma figure it out. But let me just say this. At first, when I first started watching this shit, I haven't really been watching Bad Girls Club in like years. Like, I haven't reviewed a season of Bad Girls Club, since BGC 13, which was the redemption season. And even then, I didn't even review the full season. So let me just say this: I haven't reviewed a full season of Bad Girls Club since the Atlanta season. That's the last one I reviewed in full, because Bad Girls Club 11 was so awful I didn't review the rest. Bad Girls Club 12 was so awful I didn't review the rest. Bad Girls Club 13 was so awful I didn't review the rest. And then 14 and 15 I ain't even watched. But I decided to, something piqued my interest about Bad Girls Club 16, so I decided to look at it. And I was kind of captivated by these girls. I mean, there was Bernicia, she's ghetto chick, she real about her shit, and you know what I'm saying. Of course, that's gonna gravitate me the most. Like, I like real ass bitches. She remind me a lot of myself. I started off like an Adrian. I really did. I thought that she was gonna be kind of like Bernicia, one of them real ass chicks, but on down the line, I saw that she wasn't really about shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the third girl, Ladria, I already knew I wasn't gonna like her with her fake ass. So, I mean, it was already pretty clear that I wasn't gonna be fucking with her like that. Tabitha, she's too fake. She ain't nothing but a Barbie doll to me. And I really want to feeling her off the motherfucking rip, honestly. Kaylee, you know what I'm saying? Kaylee was okay. I knew she was gonna be one of the underdogs. And I normally go for the underdog. So I kind of figured that she would be that. Then, Winner, I knew I wasn't going to like her ass, period. She came in the house on some fuck shit. And Z, she was just a non-factor to me when the shit first started. So let's just get into the notes, because I'm already rambling. I'm 4 minutes in. So let's just start off with the fact that Winner and Tabitha decided they were going to click up and align with each other and set their sights on getting Kaylee and Tabitha out the house. Now, no, not Kaylee and Tabitha. Kaylee and Bernicia out the house. Now, they felt like Bernicia had got 2 children and she shouldn't be on the show. So that's why they want to get rid of her ass. But then when it came down to Kaylee, they felt like she was just a weak-ass, wimp-ass bitch and that she didn't need to go nowhere. And she just need to leave the motherfucking house. But I hate it when the girls do that on this show. Because I'm trying to figure out, who the fuck are you to tell somebody whether they're a bad girl or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they had a bad boys club and I was on that motherfucker, you know, being a bad boy or a bad girl ain't really all about fighting. You know what I mean? If I was in a bad boys club, I'd be on the bad boys club because I feel like I'm bad because I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm not a fighter, but I say what I want to say. I do what the fuck I feel and I don't give a fuck about it. To me, that's being a bad boy. It ain't got nothing to do with fighting. Cause I ain't nobody motherfucking fighter, period. Honestly, like, even when I was watching Bad Girls Club New Orleans, everybody knows my favorite season. When I was watching Bad Girls Club New Orleans, everybody, all my friends that watched this show said that the person that reminded them of me the most was Tierra. Everybody said that I reminded them of Tierra. Everybody said that I was a male version of Tierra. Put that below if you agree with that. But everybody said that, and Tierra was my fave. You know what I mean? That was the one that I resonated with the most, was Tierra, and she did remind me a lot of myself. You know what I'm saying? I only pop off when need be, but I'm all about having a good time and talking shit and just being, you know, goofy as fuck. That's what I like to do. But you know, Bernicia didn't like how Z was jumping in with the other girls against Kaylee, and I ain't like that shit either. And you know, she told Tabitha that she felt like Z was being a fake ass bitch. So Tabitha went back and told Z. Z came in and confronted Bernicia, and Bernicia stood up and let her ass know that she did call her fake, and she let her know why she called her fake. So they get the fight. And in my opinion, Bernicia beat Z ass. I mean, I don't give a fuck about Z getting on top of Bernicia. I honestly feel like Bernicia beat Z ass. Either Bernicia beat her ass or it was a tie. But in my opinion, I think she whooped the ass. It's just what I'm saying. And the way that she got her loose and got her loose for the motherfucking security guards and ran down them steps to get to her motherfucking ass, I was all here for that shit. Like, Z needed her ass whooping. I ain't like it. Like, bitch, don't be trying to run up because somebody told you something. You ain't got to fight a bitch just because they said something. Confront them and ask them why the fuck they said what they said and keep it moving. Everything ain't about fighting. Lord, I can see I'm growing up, because good God, if this was years ago, I would have been all about that fighting shit. Oh, God. So, the part that was really discouraging to me and what made me want to turn the motherfucking TV off was when Winter and Kaylee and Winter and Tabitha decided that it was okay to bully Kaylee. They was bullying that girl. They pulled her off her bed, they kicked her, they pushed her, and she wasn't fighting them back. And then you got Red, big Porky Pig looking ass talking about how can you bully a grown ass woman. Of course, the biggest fucking bully of the Bad Girls Club would be the one to defend bullying. Bitch, you can be bullied as a grown woman. If you see a motherfucker ain't fighting you back, why would you continuously fuck with them? That's how I fucking feel. You know what I'm saying? And as a person that was, you know, a victim of bullying in the motherfucking past, and as a child, just looking at this shit took me back to when I was getting bullied in school. Like, that's the shit motherfuckers used to do to me. They used to throw me around and push me around knowing that I wasn't gonna fight their motherfucking ass back. So that all that is bullying. I don't give a fuck about her being a grown ass woman, Red, but like I said, of course, a bully would say that how can you bully a grown ass woman? Bitch, you bullied a grown ass woman. Bitch, get a grip, fat bitch. So then, you know what I'm saying? The producers stepped in and they wasn't here for the bullying shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they wasn't here for the bullying shit. And Tabitha showed no motherfucking remorse, period. And that's what really made me see her as a horrible motherfucking person. That bitch had no motherfucking remorse. Now, even Winter had some fucking remorse for what the fuck she did. But that bitch didn't have no motherfucking remorse. And she didn't feel like she was being bullied. And then she gonna say, well, if you weren't gonna fight back, you should have took your ass home. Bitch, really? And then you don't understand why the fuck they sent your ass home. They sent your ass home because you didn't have no motherfucking sympathy for what the fuck you did. No type of repercussions, no regrets, no nothing. So you needed to be sent home, bitch. Seriously. But I will say that after Tabitha went home, I do respect Z for apologizing to Kaylee for how she treated her when she first came in. You know, she was over there on that side trying to be with them other girls and, you know, bullying them and shit, you know, bullying Kaylee right along with them. So she apologized and wanted to make things right. Now, if I was Kaylee, I would have forgiven that motherfucking bitch. But that's neither here nor there. But I will say that the person that disappointed me the most was Adrienne. Because she just hopped on that side and then she started fucking with Kaylee too. And I just didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was fake and she's a fucking follower. Nah, I don't like that bitch. Point blank the fuck period. So then Bernicia performs, and I think that she has a lot of potential. I think that she has a lot to do as far as getting herself together musically, because I don't see anything that me personally that I would buy from her, but I do see where she's going. And I have no doubt in my mind that if she puts more into her craft, she would get better. So she has the makings of a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like she does have the makings of a good female rapper, and we need some more because we only got Nicki, we only got Trina, and we only got Iggy Azalea. And does Azalea Banks still rap? Does she? Oh, okay. So then Aladria confides into Kaylee, and she basically tells Kaylee that, she wasn't, we came in to do things to better ourselves, whatever. And she was pretty much telling her that she was over Winter's attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's pretty much over Winter. And I want to know why the fuck you over her now, but you was all up her pussy. But okay, Aladria, fake ass, literally. So they go out to the club, and Winter invites her friends from LA. And, Aladria felt some kind of way because she felt like, okay, if they your friends and you roll with us, then they should be at the table with us. You don't go around leaving us, you know what I'm saying? But the fight went all the way into the motherfucking bus. And Aladria got all up in Winter's face because Winter told her to chill out. And I felt like Aladria was doing the motherfucking most. But whatever. But that pretty much sums up episodes 1 through 3, y'all. It's like 3:41 in the morning. And I'm really tired. I worked today, and after I got off of work, like an hour later, Bay came over here, and I spent some time with him for like an hour. And I came my ass back in the house and watched them 3 episodes all over again, and made my motherfucking notes. Now it's time for me to take my ass to bed. Y'all ain't seeing now another review or video from me until Basketball Wives LA. This video is hella late. But you know it is what it is. I had to give it to you. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. And I'll see y'all for my Basketball Wives LA review. And I'm out of here. Peace.